What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Real NBA video. So in today's video I'm going to be talking about the NBA free agency. So as you all know, the NBA free agency is coming up, but in today's video I'm going to try to predict which team the NBA free agents will go. I will only be talking about some free agents because there's a lot of free agents. I'm only going to be talking about like the superstars. So every year the free agency is pretty hyped up, and this year it seems to be no different. So it's safe to say, coming this July, there's going to be a lot of buzz around the NBA. If Kawhi Leonard signs with like the Los Angeles Lakers, people will be going crazy because then it will be LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Kawhi Leonard on the same team, which would be crazy. I'm basically going to be trying to predict which teams NBA free agents are going to go, and hopefully I can get some right, I guess. So the first one I'm going to be talking about is Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving, he was on the Boston Celtics, but then the Celtics had a pretty bad year. They did not have the record that people expected before the season, and basically throughout the season Kyrie Irving was in a bunch of controversies. People were saying he was not a good leader for the young Boston Celtics team, and then eventually when the playoffs came around, they beat the Pacers in the first round, and then in the second round they didn't show up against the Bucks. I think it's safe to say that Kyrie Irving looked a bit frustrated. Right when I watched the Celtics versus Bucks series end, I knew for sure Kyrie Irving's gonna leave. The team that I think he will end up with is the Brooklyn Nets. So the Brooklyn Nets, then Kyrie Irving showed interest in Brooklyn, and then reports came out a couple weeks ago saying that Kyrie Irving is strongly considering signing with the Brooklyn Nets. My theory takes a hit, considering like a week ago the Brooklyn Nets said that they weren't interested in Kyrie Irving if he couldn't bring Kevin Durant. So that takes a hit at my theory, but I still think that Kyrie Irving's gonna sign with the Brooklyn Nets. The next player on my list is Kawhi Leonard. Yes, the reigning Finals MVP. Now, he got traded to the Raptors. Yeah, everybody knows that trade between the Spurs and the Raptors. The Spurs sent over Kawhi and Danny Green, and the Raptors sent over DeMar DeRozan and Jakob Poeltl. Yeah, it seems like the Raptors won this trade because not only did they get a championship title with Kawhi and Danny Green, but it also looks like Kawhi Leonard's going to re-sign with the Raptors. Yes, I do think Kawhi Leonard's going to re-sign with the Raptors because a couple of days ago, there's reports that said Kawhi Leonard is strongly considering re-signing with the Raptors. Yeah, so I think Kawhi Leonard's going to re-sign with the Raptors. There have also been reports saying that like he's going to meet with the Clippers. If he doesn't re-sign with the Raptors, I think Kawhi's going to sign with the Clippers, because he says he wants to play in LA, and I don't think Kawhi is the type of guy to go to the Lakers. The Lakers have LeBron and Anthony Davis, and if Kawhi Leonard joins that team, it's a pretty much guaranteed ring. But as we all know, Kawhi Leonard isn't really trying to look for rings right now, so I think he doesn't want to hop on the Lakers bandwagon or whatever, I don't know. All in all, I think Kawhi Leonard re-signs with the Raptors, and if not, he signs with the Clippers. So the third player on my list is Kevin Durant. So as you all know, Kevin Durant went down with that injury. It turned out to be an Achilles injury, so that's unfortunate for Kevin Durant. There have been some reports that teams are still willing to sign him even though he has that Achilles injury. This changes a lot because before Kevin Durant came down with that injury, a lot of teams were lining up to sign him, and that number dwindled down after that injury because there are a bunch of teams that wanted him so they can win a title next year. And obviously they can't do that because Kevin Durant's probably going to miss like the whole year with that Achilles tear. I do think that Kevin Durant's going to re-sign with the Warriors. I think the Warriors are going to try to re-sign Kevin Durant to a multi-year deal, and then like at the end of next year when he recovers from the Achilles injury, I think they're going to look to trade him, because obviously Kevin Durant probably wants to leave the Warriors, and I think Kevin Durant wants to win his own ring without Steph Curry and Clay, and he wants to win a ring that people will respect. So I think Kevin Durant will resign with the Warriors, and then the Warriors will try to look to trade him at the end of next year. Hopefully Kevin Durant comes back stronger than ever though, because I do feel bad for him, because like Achilles injuries are really bad. Prayers up to Kevin Durant. But like, I think he resigns with the Warriors. So next player I'm going to be talking about is Klay Thompson. This is by far the toughest one I'm going to talk about. I have no clue what's going to happen, but my best guess is that he signs. I think Klay Thompson is going to sign back with the Warriors. Klay, he said he likes the Warriors, and also his ACL tear is takes a big hit on his free agency, and I just think he signs it back with the Warriors. And yeah. So the next player I'm gonna be talking about is DAngelo Russell. I think DAngelo Russell will sign with the Boston Celtics. As I said earlier in the video, the Boston Celtics are probably gonna lose Kyrie Irving, so I think they'll try to look for a new point guard in free agency. And I feel like DAngelo Russell will be willing to sign with the Celtics. He'll be willing to sign with the Celtics because the Celtics are a pretty good team, and also they have a bunch of young talent that DAngelo Russell will be willing to play next to. He'll be willing to go right into Boston, sign with the Celtics, and probably immediately start, and he'll be playing next to Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. And yeah, I think DAngelo Russell will look at that and then be like, yeah, that's a good team to sign with. But yeah, I have DAngelo Russell signing with the Celtics. The next player I'll be talking about is Kemba Walker. Kemba Walker, this one is hard to predict because like Kemba Walker, he said he wants to play in Charlotte and bring Charlotte a title. But let's be honest, that's probably not gonna happen. I feel like he's gonna stay with the Hornets, and I feel like maybe if the Lakers will give him a lot of money, and then he will look at the Lakers and be like, oh, they have LeBron and AD, that's a championship right there. But like, I don't know. But if I had to guess, it's probably gonna be Kemba Walker re-signing with the Charlotte Hornets. He said multiple times that he wants to win a championship for Charlotte, and I feel like he's loyal to Charlotte, and I feel like he's probably never gonna leave Charlotte unless they trade him or they don't give him the money he wants. But I'm pretty sure they're going to give him the money he wants. So I think Kemba Walker just resigns with the Charlotte Hornets. So the next player I'm going to be talking about is Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris is currently on the Sixers, and he's a free agent. I think he's going to sign with the Nets. So the Nets could possibly be getting Kyrie Irving and Tobias Harris. The Nets showed interest in him. I think he just signs with the Nets. And the last and final person I'm going to be talking about is DeMarcus Cousins. So DeMarcus Cousins signed a 1-year deal with the Warriors, and it didn't work out. I feel like he wanted a free ring, and then, that didn't work out, obviously. I feel like he might sign with, I don't know, I feel like this one's tough as well. Because, like, he might re-sign with the Warriors because he showed heart in the NBA Finals. He showed a lot of heart in the NBA Finals. So I feel like the Warriors will try to re-sign him. Then again, I don't know about that one. Either that or the Thunder. I don't know. I just feel like the Thunder will try to get another star next to Russell Westbrook and Paul George, and then they'll try to win another ring. But yeah, other than that, I think DeMarcus Cousins just re-signs with the Warriors. That's going to be all for the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. Tell me where you think these free agents are going to sign in free agency. That's going to be all for the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. And I'll see you next time.